Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark has been named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. So the award, which has been distributed since 2019, Clark becomes the first WNBA player to ever win this award.
Instant karma steps into the spotlight, facing Angel Reese, who has dubbed herself the queen of the college basketball drama scene. This comes after Caitlin Clark claimed the prestigious Athlete of the Year award, and yes, this is the same Caitlin Clark whom Angel famously mocked during the NCAA championship. In an article, Amber Rakin stated that Caitlin Clark recently spoke about her rivalry with Angel Reese after being named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. Caitlin recalls the start of her previous college season, unsure whether it would be her last in college, as she weighed turning pro. Now, reflecting back, she's wrapping up her first professional season, and so much has transpired. From making the national championship to leading the Fever back to the playoffs for the first time since 2016, Caitlin's journey started with the NCAA championship when Angel Reese decided to make headlines by taunting Caitlin. Reese's actions during the game were nothing short of dramatic, waving her finger, pointing at her ring, transforming what should have been a celebration of her team's victory into a personal viral spectacle. However, as the months pass, Caitlin Clark is walking away with a recognition that goes beyond the spotlight of social media. Being named Athlete of the Year is far more than a mere acknowledgement, it is a statement. It declares that Caitlin Clark was simply the best. While Angel Reese may be wearing a championship ring, Caitlin's achievement resonates on a deeper level. Her recognition is one of universal respect, something that, despite all the theatrics, seems to matter more in the long run. It comes as no surprise that Caitlin Clark's performance this season made her a strong contender for the award. While Angel Reese certainly had a remarkable season, with impressive stats and undeniable impact, Caitlin's talent is simply on another level. She doesn't just score points, she takes control of the game. Her exceptional ability to read the court, make pinpoint passes, and sink three-pointers from almost impossible distances, all while maintaining a calm composure, makes her an unmissable player. Caitlin's dominance wasn't about extravagant gestures or trying to steal the spotlight. It was about consistency, skill, and composure under pressure. Let's not pretend Caitlin's victory was a shock. She was clearly the front-runner throughout the entire season, averaging over 27 points per game and practically carrying her team through thick and thin. Even in games where Iowa came up short, Caitlin's brilliance still shone brightly. In contrast, when Angel Reese's name comes up, it is often tied more to her dramatic antics off the court rather than her actual performance on it. People tend to think of her finger-waving gestures rather than her rebounding or defense, and that's where the difference lies. Caitlin Clark didn't need to rely on theatrics to remain in the conversation. Her game did all the talking. Meanwhile, Angel seemed to depend on controversy to stay in the spotlight. Sure, it might keep her trending on social media, but it doesn't earn her the respect that Caitlin's quiet excellence has garnered. The internet, of course, wasted no time commenting on this turn of events. Memes flooded the web, and the comments were brutally honest. One tweet summed it up: Angel Reese did all that finger-pointing just to watch Caitlin Clark take the crown. Another commented, guess Caitlin didn't need a ring or taunt to prove she's the best. Despite the attention Angel Reese garnered with her antics, it's Caitlin Clark who stands victorious, having earned the respect that truly matters. Angel's fans may try to defend her, but the narrative has already been set in stone. Caitlin's recognition speaks volumes about her talent and dedication, while Angel Reese's dramatic moments have only solidified her place in the world of viral sensations rather than basketball legends. It's been interesting to watch Angel's response to Caitlin's victory. So far, she's remained unusually quiet. One can only wonder if she's carefully drafting a response, trying to come up with the right words to downplay Caitlin's achievement without sounding bitter. After all, subtlety has never been Angel's strong suit. But maybe, just maybe, she recognizes there's not much she can say this time around. This isn't just another social media spat. Caitlin Clark has been firmly established as the best player in the game. Of course, some of Angel's supporters are crying foul, accusing the system of bias, even bringing up age-old debates around double standards and race. But let's call it what it is: Caitlin Clark earned her recognition. This isn't about politics or favoritism, it's about undeniable performance. Caitlin's contributions to the game were consistent, game after game, and the entire world took notice. Caitlin herself acknowledged her privilege as a white player in a league predominantly made up of black athletes, and she emphasized the importance of lifting up black women in the sport. But regardless of race, Caitlin Clark proved herself with her skill, making her an undeniable force. What makes this whole situation even more interesting is Caitlin Clark's reaction, or rather, her lack of one. She hasn't gloated or made any harsh comments toward Angel Reese, nor has she responded to the taunting from months ago. Caitlin remained humble throughout, letting her performance do all the talking. That kind of grace makes her achievement even more impressive. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, who was busy creating drama and playing for the cameras, found herself distracted from what truly matters: basketball. Caitlin stayed focused on her craft, and now her efforts have been recognized. This speaks volumes about what separates a good player from a legendary one. Angel Reese's moment of viral fame may have captured attention for a short time, but Caitlin's legacy is now cemented. Her skill and consistency set her apart, and her ability to handle pressure only further solidifies her place in history. She wasn't seeking attention, she was simply doing what she does best. And now, Caitlin is reaping the rewards of her dedication and hard work, a reward that transcends the viral spectacle Angel Reese may have created. As for Angel Reese, the question remains: how will she respond? Will she accept this moment and learn from it, or will she continue to feed into the drama that has so far defined much of her career? If history is any guide, Angel will likely lean into the controversy, because it's been her way of staying in the spotlight. But here's the reality: this isn't just another Twitter debate or social media skirmish. This is Caitlin Clark being recognized as the best player in the sport, and no amount of finger-waving or taunting can change that. Reese may have had her viral moments, but Caitlin's achievement is the kind that endures. It's the kind of success that people will remember, long after the drama fades away. So, while Angel might get her share of attention in the short term, it's Caitlin Clark's quiet dominance that will stand the test of time. In fact, Caitlin Clark's accomplishments go beyond just basketball. Her recent inclusion on the prestigious Forbes 30 Under 30 list is further proof that she's more than just an athlete, she's a cultural icon. Think about it: Angel Reese, with all her viral stunts and loud confidence, didn't make it onto that list, but Caitlin did. Forbes doesn't hand out spots to people who merely create a buzz on social media. It recognizes individuals who make a real, lasting impact, and Caitlin Clark's influence extends far beyond the court. Meanwhile, Angel's narrative seems stuck in the past, constantly defined by that championship game and her taunting moments. She's still trying to hold on to the spotlight from that one event, while Caitlin moves forward, building a legacy that transcends the game itself. There's no denying that Angel Reese would love to be included in that circle of influence, but right now she's left to watch from the sidelines as Caitlin enjoys the recognition and respect she has earned. It's one thing to be overshadowed on the court, but it's something else entirely to see your rival praised on platforms like Forbes while you're left behind. Angel Reese's place in the conversation has been reduced to her antics and her rivalry with Caitlin, while Caitlin is building a legacy that is far greater than any single game or viral moment. Caitlin Clark has proved that skill, hard work, and humility are the qualities that truly earn respect in the sports world. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Caitlin doesn't need to be flashy or dramatic, her talent speaks for itself. She's earned the title of Athlete of the Year not through gestures or controversies, but through consistent excellence. Angel Reese, on the other hand, may have garnered attention through her viral moments, but in the end, it's Caitlin's legacy that will stand the test of time. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? For Angel Reese, it's a lesson in humility, one that she may not be ready to learn just yet. For Caitlin Clark, this moment is a validation of everything she's worked for, a recognition that solidifies her place among the greatest athletes in the world. And for the rest of us, it's a front row seat to one of the most satisfying examples of instant karma we've seen in recent times. Angel Reese may have had the last word during the championship game, but Caitlin Clark has the last laugh, and that's what truly matters. Angel Reese has long seen herself as the queen of college basketball, but as Caitlin collects one accolade after another, it must sting. Not just any accolade, but one that highlights individual brilliance, the very thing that Caitlin Clark exudes, while Angel has often relied on her team's achievements. The jealousy is almost palpable. Caitlin Clark has become the focal point of basketball discussions, while Angel Reese remains defined by her dramatic gestures and taunts. Adding to the sting, Caitlin Clark's inclusion in the Forbes 30 Under 30 list only reinforces her position as a trailblazer in sports. Angel, despite all her viral moments, didn't make the cut, while Caitlin's quiet dominance earned her that recognition. Forbes isn't handing out spots for flashy gestures, they're rewarding real impact. Caitlin Clark is a prime example of what it takes to be a cultural icon, and her journey is far from over. In the end, Caitlin Clark has proven that hard work, skill, and humility will always outshine temporary fame. Angel Reese's viral moments may have brought her attention, but they didn't earn her the kind of respect that Caitlin's quiet dominance has. It's clear that Caitlin Clark has become the player everyone talks about not because of her antics, but because of her unwavering focus and incredible talent. As for Angel Reese, the question remains, how will she handle this next chapter? Will she embrace the lessons of humility and hard work, or will she continue to chase the spotlight through controversy? Whatever path she chooses, Caitlin Clark's legacy is already set. She has cemented her place in history, and no amount of drama can change that. As we wrap up this whole saga between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, it's clear that when it comes to true greatness in sports, it's not about the drama or the headlines, it's about consistency, skill, and the ability to rise above the noise. Caitlin Clark's journey and her accomplishments speak volumes, and they've earned her the respect she deserves. As for Angel Reese, the future remains uncertain. Will she learn from this experience, or will she continue to chase viral moments? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark is already cementing her place as one of the all-time greats in the sport, and no amount of controversy can change that. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more sports insights and commentary. I'll see you in the next one.